Pokemon has been around for almost 28 years, and in that time, the Pokédex has grown from 151 Pokemon to over 1000, and today we're looking at Mr. 1000 himself, Gholdengo EX, with that insane Make It Rain attack, which hits for 50 damage for every energy card discarded from your hand, which is basically a better version of Chempo EX's Hailblade attack. With 11 energies in this deck and a mere attack cost of 1 metal energy, if all the stars align, you could be hitting for a whopping 500 damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
So let's jump into the deck list and have a look at some gameplay. So we're going to have a quick look at the deck list because we have got 4 Gimmighouls and 4 Gholdengos, as you would expect. And we'll have a look at the Gimmighoul first because we've got a decent attack on here. We've got that Call for Family attack. The issue with this card is it is only 50 HP, which is pretty easy to knock out. So the Call for Family allows you to search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So if you're in a real rut, you can use that attack. We've got Gholdengo, which is the main attacker in this deck, which has got 260 HP. But the big thing on this card is that Make It Rain attack, which allows you to discard any number of basic energies from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each card discarded in this way. So although it's doing 10 damage less than Chempo, because you're not having to attach these and find a method of attaching those cards, I think it's a little bit better personally. We've got the coin bonus ability as well, which once during your turn, you may draw a card. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, you can draw 2, which is fantastic. So if you've got a couple of those on the bench and one in the active, you're drawing 4 cards, which is brilliant. We've got supporters in here as well. We've got the Mew from Celebrations, just for that Mysterious Tail ability, which allows you to look at the top 6 cards of your deck and take one of the item cards in there. You don't have to discard the rest of them. They go straight back into the shuffle, back into the deck. So that allows you to look for VIP pass quite early on if you get a bit of a tough hand to deal with, shall we say. We've got Bidoof in here as well, and the Bibarel for Industrious in Size, and that will be our search engine if we need it, which is always good because you don't necessarily need Bibarel in this deck. We've got Radiant Greninja because we have got superior energy retrievals in here as well. So that Conceal Cards ability allows us to use it to draw, put those cards into the discard pile, and then we can get them back with superior energy retrieval. It's not just there for the ability this time. We have got 2 water energies in this deck. So sometimes, I don't know how often you'll use it, but sometimes you can use Moonlight Shuriken, which hits for 90 damage to 2 of the opponent's Pokemon. The other support Pokemon we've got in here are probably the most important. We've got the Gossifleur and Eldegoss line in here. Again, not using it for attack. We've got no grass energies in here, but we are using it for that Cotton Lift ability, which once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards. That's any energy cards at all. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So if you've been Iono'd before, it's allowing you to shuffle, which is good, even if you've got no energies that you're taking out of there, which is fantastic. But early game, it lets you get those energies out quickly, so you can conceal card them to the discard pile, and that's how you get this deck running. Those are all the Pokemon we've got in here, but obviously some of the staples, we've got 4 VIP pass. Obviously, I'm pretty sure most decks play VIP pass. That allows us to get quite a quick setup because we need sort of 3 Gimmighouls down and a Gossifleur quite early on, and then whatever draw engine you want. We've got the brand new Earthen Vessel from Paradox Rift, which you can use this card only if you discard another card from your hand, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Another way of getting those energies into your hand to be able to use them or discard them and drag them back with superior energy retrieval. We've got an escape rope, we've got that, and we also have, where is it? Switch, which are your switching options. The escape rope, obviously, if you want to try and bring the opponent's Pokemon out as well, you can use that. Switch, there aren't a lot because a lot of the time, it's not got a massive retreat cost, the Gholdengo. I think it's got a retreat cost of 2. So you're not going to be using it an awful lot. And it's got 260 HP, which is pretty... It's like a V-star, really. We've got Fog Crystal because you can draw energy cards with it. We have got psychic energies in here just for that to use with Fog Crystal. But it also allows you to search for the Gimmighouls if you can't get those early on, or the Mew, for example. We've just got the one Nest Ball because by the time you come to use Nest Ball, you're probably only going to need it for possibly Greninja, Gossifleur, Mew, little things like that that you might not have got set up first turn. We've got one Pal Pad because we have got a lot of one-off supporters in here, so we'll have a look at those shortly. 2 Super Rod, mostly for the Pokemon, but I did find that Super Rod allowed you to get them back into the deck, which allowed you to use Earthen Vessel or Elder Goss's ability. So that came in pretty useful as well. But the main way of getting those energies back from the discard pile is Superior Energy Retrieval, which you can only use this card if you discard 2 cards from your hand, and then it allows you to put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So they're not going back into the deck, they're going straight into your hand, which is brilliant. Absolutely awesome card. We've got 3 Ultra Balls to search out those Gholdengos later in the game, but I do find you draw into them fairly naturally with the draw engines that are in this deck. We've got 2 Pokestops. Those are because we've got so many item cards in here. By the time you're set up and not worried about losing other cards like Boss or Gholdengo or the Pokemon, that can be pretty useful. It also is one of those cheeky cards that draws your opponents into using it as well. So if they're not sure how their deck works and they click it and they get rid of a load of different cards that they really, really need, it can be useful in some circumstances. We've got 2 Arvins in here. The reason we've got Arvin is not just for item draw, but we have got the Evolution TM, which we'll have a look at shortly. And in some circumstances, if you go in second, first turn, it can come useful if you can find Arvin. We've got 2 Boss, because you may wish to... You can pretty much guarantee you're going to hit for a certain amount with this deck. So if there's something on the bench that you want to hit for, Boss allows you to do that, which is fantastic in this deck. There are just 2 because we're playing Pal Pad as well. 1 Iono, 1 Clara, which has come in clutch a few times to get Gimmighouls and Gholdengos back. But it allows you to get 2 energies back as well in some cases. If you're 1 or 2 energies short and you've got Clara, allows you to get back in the game. We've got Worker because in some cases you might have collapsed stadium or something like that you want to get rid of to get your bench full up again. And it also allows you to draw 3 cards, which is great. We've got from Paradox Rift, Technical Machine, Evolution. Because sometimes you might be going second. And if you do, you can slap this onto the active Pokemon, attach an energy, and use the attack from this TM, which is great. So the attack, which is called Evolution, choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. So it does mean that as soon as you're using that, your turn ends. But in some cases, if you've got a Gimmighoul in the active and 2 Gimmighouls on the bench, or a Gimmighoul and, I don't know, a Gossifleur, for example, it allows you to evolve them ready for the next turn. So you're guaranteed those 2 evolution Pokemon, which is really useful sometimes. The main energies that we've got in here are the metal energies, obviously, because the Gholdengo uses 1 metal energy for Make It Rain. We've got 1 psychic in there just for either Call the Family or Side Shot if you find yourself ever using that for any reason. But if you do need 1 additional energy and you've got Fog Crystal in hand, you can use Fog Crystal to find that energy, so that's there. And we've got 2 water energies in here, and the reason we've got the water energy is because we've got Radiant Greninja, so Moonlight Shuriken, 2 water energies. Why would you not put them in here? Just on the occasion that you might actually use Moonlight Shuriken, take a couple of confies out in a game. So let's jump into some games and see how it performs. Did I just see that? Did I just see right then? Did we just... We did, didn't we? That were 3 Battle VIP passes. That's why this... That's why this is broken. Ooh, Slitherwing. Okie dokie. Interesting. So we do get the Gossifleur. We are going to use Battle VIP Pass for 2 more of those. And then we are going to use the other VIP Pass. And we are going to go in for the Greninja and the Doof. Okay, we do here. Anything at all we can do? I think we have to conceal cards and hope for something. The pinnacle the absolute pinnacle here. Isn't that? Okay. Now we're in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. Okie dokie. I don't really think. I think we just need to pass. I think we just need to pass. And what we need to hope for next turn is something to draw us. An Iono would be very good next turn, actually. Just to get us a fresh hand. Get us a totally fresh hand. Because what we need are evolution Pokemon. A Bibarel. A Bibarel would be very, very good. We are playing against the Garchomp deck, which also has Sandy Shocks and Slitherwing and Tingly. So this is definitely a bit of a mishmash. We'll see how we get on. Obviously, we are... Are we weak? No, we're not. We're not weak to it, I don't think. Are they weak to us? Grass. 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 And... Psychic. Okie dokie. It should be a fairly even matchup. We'll see how we get on, but they are going to stomp off and get rid of an Arven. Oh, that hurts, because we'd have top decked that Arven. Ouch. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie. We're going to have to get rid of this Clara. Fortunately. Because we do need an energy. And as much as that could come in useful later on. Now, there's a sensible play here. And then there is another play. I need an energy. I need an energy off this. Now we're in trouble. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Because we need this back in hand, so it's not even like we can use Super Rod to get it back in deck. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. You need to evolve that. Is it just bench Pokemon it is? It's not even really what we want to do. That was possibly the worst start to a game I've had in a very, very long time. Because we have got rid of Clara and a superior energy retrieval on the second turn of the game. So we are going to just have to keep our fingers very, very crossed that we don't get that. We don't need it. Ancient Booster for the Slitherwing. Okie dokie. Are they going to put it? Oh no. And they start hitting straight away. So, Garchomp EX, which is a card that I would like to have a bit of a mess around with at some point. It's got that Hydro Launcher attack. What are we going to put forward? Going to have to be the Gimmighoul. Yeah, it's got the Hydro Launcher attack. Attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon. Discard, and then Sonic Drive, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That could cause us some issues, but we are going to Cotton Lift. 2 of those. And that does allow us to attach Ready. It also allows us to conceal cards. Still don't get what we want. I think this is the best thing to do because we do need Worker. Yeah, we do need Worker. So Super Rod, we could get the Gimmighoul back and the 2 energies. We don't really want to, so we are going to use Worker and hope that we can get... Oh, this just is not working for me, is it? In the slightest. We're going to take Knockout again here. We're going to Earthen Vessel away the boss. Get 2 more energies in hand. And that is all of the energies out of our deck now in hand. We've also prized energies, which doesn't help at all. going to have to call for family. I think we've used all of it. There's another one. Okay. We're back up to full capacity of Gimmighouls. We have got a basic in hand, which is good stuff. Good stuff. But I don't actually think... 1, 2... 6, 7... We have got enough to take that out, actually. But it is reliant on us getting every single energy out in one. Which we can't really do. I mean, we can. We can Super Rod. The energy's back in, then Earthen Vessel. Get them back. We can take the knockout on the Garchomp. Do we actually want to? We actually want to take the knockout. Depends what they put up next. If they put the Garchomp up, then we are in for a shot. We're not anymore though, are we? This any combination? Yeah, we can. Oh, okay. That helps a little bit. Not an awful lot. But we can actually Super Rod back in all of the energies. So the energies are back in. And we can Bog Chris. Eldegoss. Cotton Lift for more energies. Yeah, I don't think we've got quite enough because we have to attach here. We just Arven just so that we get another item card that we can get rid of. We have to. So... Oh, stop it. Hello? Hello?
From the chemist.
Yeah, can you just leave it in the porch, please? Just bear with me, I'll just be down. Just a second, I'm actually... Just bear with me.
That's a number 19.
Yeah, that's not us.
Where's 19?
Annoying. Darwin didn't get anything from it as well. In there now. Okay. I did just have a delivery halfway through a game, which means I missed a turn. But I did just jump straight back on. Slightly frustrated because I do think that we could have actually... we could have taken knockout last turn. Coin bonus for another 2 cards. Why does it always... It just seems to happen to me. No one else. We are going to have to Ultra Ball for something of some use, which I don't think we actually got in deck anymore, to be honest. Yeah, frustratingly, we are going to have to Ultra Ball for the Gholdengo. which is going to be of absolutely no use. But we can take the knockout on the Garchomp, 2 prize cards, but we are going to have to get rid of every single energy. Which we could have done last turn, and they wouldn't have taken the Gimmighoul. But it is slightly frustrating. I think we've prized a couple of energies as well. I don't think that's the only one that we've prized. We can be very selective here. Assuming that this can't... Oh yeah, we're weak, aren't we? Oh, God. This is annoying. This is very annoying. Could have won this. I blame certain delivery companies for this loss. I do. I blame certain delivery companies. Never mind. Never mind. It was a good, good practice session. Yeah, frustratingly, if we had that other Gimmighoul down on the bench still, instead of it being knocked out, could actually have had a shot at winning this. But we're way gone now. Very annoying. Never mind. Never mind. Can you sense the frustration? Yeah, never mind. They're going to take the knockout because it does do 400 damage. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just does 200. I misread the weakness. I thought that was fighting, but it's actually fire. We're not out of it yet, but we do definitely need to see what's in here first, because the potential's definitely there. We're going to get the Mew. And we are going to... How many? 7 energies. If we get 2 superior energies, it's doable. Quick stop. There's one of them. There is one of them. We need 2 this turn. Okay. Okay. Don't think we've got any more in deck. We are going to conceal cards. That leaves us with 8. We can Arven. Yes, we can Arven for another superior. We have got enough cards, I think, to get rid of. To actually use it. And if we haven't anyway... I'm going to use Cotton Lift just in case we've got any more in deck. But I didn't think we did. So we are going to coin bonus. No. Oh, there we go. We're going to coin bonus to get rid of 2 of those. Coin bonus. We're going to superior energy retrieval. Means that we're hitting for 200 at the moment. And then we can superior energy retrieval again to get rid of... How many super rods have we used? We used both super rods. Yeah, okay. We haven't really got another attacker, so... Get rid of the Ultra Ball. That does now give us enough. Let the knockout on the Sandy Shocks. That one is ready to attack next turn. Okie dokie. So we are going to take the knockout. Because if we're very clever about this, I've got the water energies, which is a little bit annoying. 350. Let's return. There is a plan here. As much as it might sound like there is no plan, I am going to make it rain. I'm going to get rid of all of the energies. We do need 2 turns here. But I don't think we've got. Unless we can get water energy here. No. Okay. Is there a way that we win this? We can get another water energy. Yes, there is, but I don't think we're going to do that. And they are going to take knockout on Gholdengo next turn, which leaves us with no attackers and them on one prize card. They won't be able to attack this turn, so they are going to have to retreat. They're doing the same over here as well, which I've only just spotted. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's. I think this might be a water energy. Causes more issues because we haven't actually got enough water energies. Side shot might have been slightly better today, to be honest. Oh dear. Never mind. How many boss have we got? Did they just pass? They just passed and handed us the win. I cannot believe that. No, I can't believe that. So in order to do this, we are going to escape rope into the Greninja. I take back everything I said about the delivery driver that's just turned up. Take it all back. They are going to have to choose another active Pokemon, of which it's going to have considerably less HP than 220, which we like. What are you bringing out? That is the question. Okay. Not an awful lot less. That does mean that we can retreat back into Gholdengo. And we can... What's his left in deck? Just resizes for that last card because why not? I didn't know that was boss. I actually did not know that was boss. Oh wow. What a whirlwind. And we can actually, there we go, I can see. We could have actually bought in Sandy Shocks to take the win there. Wow. Okay, that was an absolute roller coaster of a game, that one was. But you know what? We take any win that we get. Right, so we do get the choice to go first, and I think we are going to go for it. As much as that technical machine is in there for going second and being able to attack and use that attack to evolve the Gimmighouls on the bench, I don't think we've used it an awful lot. We both mulligan. Are we both playing the same deck? I mulligan a second time. Yeah, we're both playing the same deck. Okie dokie. This will be an interesting one. Unfortunately, that battle VIP pass is going to go into the deck and I'll never see it again. The next mulligan. Fingers crossed. Just fingers crossed that we can get something to start in the active. Something useful, not Greninja. We don't Greninja in the active. We want a Gimmighoul in the active, and then we want 2 VIP pass. Or no VIP pass and 1 Gimmighoul. That's always an option. Oh god. At least we can get it from the Fog Crystal. There we go. We both start with the Gimmighoul. I do get the kickoff. We can earn them. Yeah, use your words. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to go the Mew route. And hope and pray. Get rid of the worker this early on. Ready for next turn. Okie dokie, and then we can attach. Retreat into the Mew and hope. Pray that we get VIP pass from Mysterious Tale. We do, yes! Mew is the true VIP and MVP and any other acronym that means they're saving the day because they always seem to do it for us. Do we get the Greninja? Try and get some of that because we have got think we have to go that route. As much as we could have evolved this turn if we were doing that, we can always get rid of the basic energy and potentially get something to get us in. So we can get... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we should have taken the Eldegoss, I think. We could start drawing much, much quicker then. Then we need to pass. Can always super auto superior energy next turn to get the Mew out of the active. Ideally, we need a switch because we want to attach to the Gimmighoul down here. We're going to have exactly the same board state as well. They've got another... Surely not. Surely not. So they're ready to start punching next turn. That's brilliant for us. That's a great, great Iono for us. Absolutely an awesome Iono. Even better than that bad boy's there. Problem is, we still need the switch. Oh, he's... Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. I know that feeling. So we are going to Mysterious Tail. Fingers crossed we can get a switch off this. We don't get a switch off it, but we do get... Yeah, that's frustrating. It's gonna be the earthen vessel. We can get rid of the technical machine. Come on. No switch. One card. One card. Come on. Okay. Right. Coin bonus. Escape rope. No, not quite. Not quite. But we can nest ball. Oh, have we poised the Bidoof? Ugh. Yeah, we're going to have to get another Gimmighoul at this point. A little bit frustrating because we can't actually switch it out anyway. Do we boss and cause some issues for them? Doesn't really matter for them, does it? Earthen Vessel. They've got 4 in there now, so... There is a... look for the energy, aren't we? There's no energies there. Oh, that was a waste. We have got escape rope there. We have got switch in there. Can't seem to find them. I'll play that this turn. I don't remember playing that this turn. Yeah, this is annoying. Yeah, I'm going to have to force them to have boss. I'm bossing the ninja. Just to cause issues. Not that it's going to cause an awful lot of issues, but it does make them have to work around that a little bit. Okay, so they get 2 Gholdengos down. Absolutely fantastic. Just what we wanted, 2 Gholdengos. What we could do on our side. They can attach now to the Radiant Greninja. Retreat that. Go straight into... Are they gonna... If they take knockout on Mew, this isn't terrible. That would be the best thing that we could possibly do. Take knockout on the Mew. Go on. You know you want to. Earthen Vessel. Take the knockout on the Mew. Have they used a supporter? No, they haven't. Okay, so they are going to take knockout on the Mew, which we like. Do like that. Do like it. Because that does allow us to play the Gholdengo. But we do... 1, 2, 3, 4. We do need an energy. Okay. Oh, actually. We may have issues here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There should be energies in deck. There should be energies in deck. Should they? I prize loads of energy. It's not good. Arven's not bad. Arven's not bad at all. Because that means we can look for superior energy retrieval. Frustratingly, it does mean that we're going to have to get rid of... So we got 4, 4, 4. We got 1, 2, 3. We need 6. We can afford to conceal cards as well. That's good. Focus stop. Oh, I don't mind that. Because what we can do for next turn, actually now... We use coin bonus? We have used coin bonus. So we can sue... I'm not... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that and that. Keep the energies. We need the energies. How many we got now? There's just one in there. Ideally, we could do with another one, but... Trainers. We're going to get the boss and the Arven back as well with Super Rod. No, we're not. Because that's not how it works with Palpad. Trying to remember how the cards work, shall we? Okie dokie. And then make it rain. Get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the knockout. That does mean that they have to attach the turn on the Gholdengo. Which is good for us. And it does mean we're ahead on the prize race. And the Bidoof is there now. We've got rid of the Bibarel. Not that we need it. So we have got coin bonus, which is good. They get the attach. Do they get superior energy retrieval? Do they have it? Worker might do it for them. They've got 6, so they need to get all of those out or have enough in here. Bill cards. Gets rid of another one. Got the Doof. The Doofmeister. Yeah, they've got a knockout. Never mind. Never mind. We need to be able to evolve next turn. That was a tough decision for them to make. Hopefully they haven't got the 6. Come on, just have 5. Just have the 5. No, don't do that. You don't want to do that. Don't want to do that at all. What have they got in hand? Gotta have the 6 now, surely. Are they going back in? Okay. Get rid of boss. Wow. Okay. We need to top deck Gholdengo. We have to top deck Gholdengo. Have to. The only option. Have to. There is no option. There is no option. Nah, that's... Okay, right. There is a way around this. And it does mean us super rodding back in 2 energies. So that we can draw into those with Eldegoss. Got to attach for turn though. Draw into those with Eldegoss. Yeah, okay. 3 and 4. And then we have 6 here. We bench the Bidoof. Hope for Bibarel next turn. However, we are going to have to conceal cards. I don't like doing because I don't think that allows us to have... It does. It does, but it doesn't give us what we want. And frustratedly, I'm going to have to take the risk of getting rid of some Gholdengos. Please don't do it. That works. It doesn't work because we still haven't got... Oh, this is painful. The best we can do is get set up for next turn and hope that we don't get Ionode or something, because there is actually nothing else we can do other than attach for turn and hope that they don't take the knockout. I don't even want to do that because I'll end up back in the discard. Although, if it does... All family. What's in here? Got 3 Gholdengos in there. What are they doing? Why are they not out here playing, helping out the team? And poor little Bidoof sat on the bench. We're going to get smacked up at some point. This is where they get another Gimmighoul on the bench as well, isn't it? Always the way. Always the way. Fingers crossed. I mean, they are taking knockout. We know that's going to happen. What does this do? What does this do? If has all damage. Okay. Wow. Okay. We did bring boss back though, didn't we? Yes. So there is a potential that that can work. They do put 3 energies back in. Don't know how they plan on drawing them though. They use coin bonus? Nope. Sorry, they have. They've used coin bonus. I think this is going to be a quick knockout on the Gimmighoul. Yeah, see, this is just mean now. This is just mean. Okay. I don't really know what their play is here. Don't use all your energies. Or please do use all your energies. Okay. Okie dokie. Go and get yourself up. Top deck. What a top deck. Doing 200 at the moment. We haven't put any back, have we? Doing 200. Yeah, we've got to conceal cards because we need something to get rid of. Get rid of the water. Okay. Superior for the escape rope. We need the switch. Yeah, we're just going to for the Ultra Ball. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now have 6 in hand. Might as well use Cotton Lift to see what's left in there because I want to see. I think we've just got 1 boss. Okay, just the 1 boss. Coin bonus. See if we can get that boss in hand. We don't. We do get Clara. It's helpful because we can get back a Gimmighoul and a Gholdengo. I'm going to use that now because we could. Oh, do we get? No, we're not going to get low enough counter cards, are we? And get those in hand as well. Just get ourselves ready for the next turn. If, it's a big if he doesn't take knockout. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think there is. So we are just going to use Make It Rain for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2 in hand. We've got Superior Energy. So next turn, if they evolve into the Gholdengo, if they don't take knockout, and we are forcing them tonight, they have to take knockout. They have to take knockout. There's the other 2. There's the 2 we need. They have to take knockout this turn. And if they don't, we have game. If they do, oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. That's not looking. Yeah, they've got game. I think all of their energies are already up here. I do. I think they're all there. Cheeky little Gimmighoul as well. Look at that. Switch into. I use agility. We can find boss. We have game. It is reliant on us finding boss though and not getting rid of any energies. Oh no, what does this do? What does this do? Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's doing 200. 210. I think it's doing 210. The other attack does 50 more damage. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 210. Not quite doing it, but we do have to find boss. Have to find boss. Gotta happen. And that is how it is done. However, we've got 4, so we're hitting for 200. So we do need 2. Oh, we've got it. Superior. To get rid of that and that. And we'll bring all of those boys back. We're now hitting for 400. We can evolve him down here. Can we afford to get rid of that? How many? Yeah, we've used all the energy retrievals. We've used both super rods. No, we've got a super rod left. Coin bonus, super rod. Coin bonus, super rod. No, we need to use boss, don't we? 1, 2, so we've got 6, we've got 8. We're hitting for 400. We can conceal cards and hope that we can get what's needed. No, we still don't get it. Is it even in there? Yeah, it's one of the 4 cards left. Oh, okay. Right, if you want to play that game, then please do. But and then we can make it rain for 350 damage for the knockout, and that was so close. So close. A very, very nice build as well. I really like the scissor. The Scyther. That can cause some issues as well. Obviously, everything else is pretty much the same, but I do like that build. Really nice little build. So, yeah, good game. So I think we are going to choose to go first because we want to try and get started as quickly as we can. Try and get everything down on the bench. The only downside to going first, obviously, is we don't get to attack first. We get a terrible starting hand. Which is a bit of a shame because we did get the VIP pass as well. So that's a little bit frustrating. We'll see what we can get from the next starting hand because we are going to mulligan here and hopefully still get our hands on a VIP pass. But maybe a Gimmighoul would be useful as well. We'll see what we get. They can see. So we mulligan twice as well, frustratingly. But yeah, we're not hitting a VIP pass this turn, are we? No, we knew that wasn't going to happen. We were going to get 3 over 2 mulligans and hit another 1/3 time, were we? So we are going to have to Pokestop very, very early on, which is always a worry. Because there is always a potential that there is a path going to come down into play, and we haven't got a counter stadium at that point. We'll see what we get. What are we playing against? That is the important thing. We have got the same sleeves as well. These were free sleeves with a code that is down in the bottom of the screen right now. So we are going to VIP pass to start with, as you would expect. And I think from the VIP pass, we're going to get the Mew and the Gimmighoul. We're going to get the Mew and the Gimmighoul. Because we can Earthen Vessel away the Elder Goss for a couple of energies. Yeah, for that and that. Which allows us to... Yeah, we use the nest ball as well. Get another Gimmighoul just to be sure. Or do we? Yeah, I'm going to take the risk. Because we're going to switch out the Bidoof and go into the Mew and use Mysterious Tail. And hopefully we'll get another VIP pass. My luck is not usually that good though, unfortunately. So Mysterious Tail. I approve. I approve. We do get the other VIP pass, which means we can go in for another Gimmighoul and the Gossifleur to try and draw some of those energies from the deck a little bit quicker. We are going to go in for Pokestop as well. We're going to Pokestop and hope for some useful cards for the next turn. We get Ultra Ball, and there is an energy. We did get rid of that Arven, frustrating. We are going to conceal cards away that energy as well. We're going to pass. Frustratingly, if we were going second now. Yeah, so we are going to end turn. We are going to end turn. Hopefully next turn we can get a couple of things popping off. We do need to get that Mew out of the active. We've got the Gholdengo ready. So we don't need to use the Ultra Ball for that. So the 2 Ultra Balls, if we get cards that we're happy to discard, we're going to get another Gholdengo. We're not. We're going to get a Bibarel and also an Elder Goss to start drawing into that deck and getting those energies to discard early on. So the first one we'll go for is the Elder Goss. Allows us to draw energies, which allows us to then discard those for the second Ultra Ball to get a second Gimmighoul or a Bibarel away and kick in, depending what we draw, obviously, next turn. But they have got Irida. We're seeing a lot of these Serena EX decks at the moment. So we'll see how we do against these. It is a good matchup for us because Gholdengo is the Serena even is strong, is weak to steel metal type. So let's see how we get on. Nice to see a matchup against another Paradox Rift card though. So doesn't seem like there's an awful lot going on over there. So they are Pokestopping, so they're looking for something. They do get the rare candy. Slightly unlucky for this. If we get Iona, that might be the next. Yeah, they are passing, so they're reliant on us not getting some form of Iona, which we don't get. Okay. So we are going to evolve this into Cheesestring Boy down here. I think we can also use Mysterious Tail. What we can get from that before we switch it out. We do get VIP pass, so we can use that to get rid of the that and that. Get rid of those two, and we're going to go in for Elder Goss, which we can draw more energies out with to allow us to conceal cards for an extra 2 cards from the deck. Cost and lift, and we're going to look for those. We can then attach for turn. Frustration is we can't attach twice for turn, so we do need to look at a pivot card as well. But I'm going to attach down here. I'm quite comfortable with the Mew being taken out. Please don't get rid of an Iona. No? Okay. That works. That works for us. What do we get rid of trainer-wise? So we did get rid of Arven. We're not going to get... We're not yet going to use Pal Pad. We're going to hope for a switch. We don't get. There is always the potential that we could get it from Worker, but there is also coin bonus. We're going to use Worker first. We do get the switch. Fantastic. So we're going to switch into Gholdengo. Switching to Gholdengo, which is also, yeah, so full weakness on the board here when they're evolved for Gholdengo to start smacking. Don't think there's anything else that we need at this point. I would like to Ultra Ball away. Psychic Energy, yeah, okay. We can always get it back with Super Rod, so we're going to get rid of VIP Pass and Gimmighoul. I'm going to go in for... Oh, we've prized the Bibarel. Ouch. Okay. Another Gholdengo to evolve the benched Gholdengo as well. And we can Superior Energy Retrieval just to get them back in deck. What do we want to get rid of? Get rid of the Earthen Vessel because we have got Eldegoss, so we can draw with Eldegoss, and then that allows us to get 4 of those. We've got 1 in hand for next turn, but we are only going to get rid of 1 of those this turn. We haven't used coin bonus, so we're going to use the benched coin bonus first, which we get boss from, and then we're going to use the 2-card coin bonus from the active. We get the Iono and Super Rod. Fantastic. So we can go back in for nothing at the moment. We don't need to rush to get those back. We could get the additional energies. It will allow us to Eldegoss those straight into our hand. There's always an option. Saves energy retrieval. And then we can also go for the second Gimmighoul. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yes, we're going to do that. Gimmighoul's back in the deck then as well. And then we can just make it rain. Just get rid of 1 of those energies. Let the knockout on the Vanillite and pass. We do get the first prize card. So we are ahead in the prize race, but we need to keep an eye out because those Serenas are going to cause a lot of issues when they're evolved. And we do know, obviously, that they've got that rare candy in hand. So they are going to look for the Serena if they haven't already got it. But they have got it. Okay. Oh, what does this do? Your opponent switches their active Pokemon, 1 of the bench Pokemon. So we have got that ability to just switch those 2 round. That causes some issues. That does cause some issues because the Frigid Room ability, opponent's active Pokemon have 40 remain, can't attack. So we do need to get rid of that. We have got the option to switch these 2 around as well. Okie I think the target that we need to try and go for is this boy here. Because we now cannot attack. But we do need to find a couple of things for this to work because... Yeah, we can't attack. That's fine. We're going to attach down here. And we are going to Ultra Ball away the energy and the Iono because we're going to go in for backup Gimmighoul. I think that was the worst mistake I could have made. I actually forgot then that we have prize Bibarel, even though we've recently looked at that. We are going to get 2 more metal energy. We still can't take knockout, but we can't because of this boy here. I think we have to conceal cards to start with. Still don't get the switch, frustratingly. We are going to have to poke stop and fingers crossed for some form of other switch, which we still don't get. We have got some issues here if we can't hit this from the coin bonus or the second coin bonus. which we don't. Last chance. That does cause some issues slightly. We can take the knockout on the Serena this turn. I think it's probably the best thing to do if we Arven for switch. And switch into the second Gholdengo. And please make it rain, but we can also knockout on Serena. Do we need to go for any more energies yet? No, we don't. We don't. Can Palpad? I think it's probably worth doing because we've got 2 Arvens in there now. So I think we put both of those Arvens back in. We can search a little bit later for other options to finish things off. But we are going to get rid of all of our energy this turn, which that's 100, 200, 300, 400 to get rid of that Serena. We have to get rid of this massive problem up here. Get Clara. Okay, that's semi-useful. So we do need to do that. Hopefully they use Whirlwind and switch in this Gholdengo. If they do that, we can just boss the Vanillux straight into the active and take the knockout on that, which would be helpful. Does look like that's what they're going to do, unless they retreat. The best thing for us, to be perfectly honest. Get rid of switch as well, which could cause some issues for them a little bit later. And they use Whirlwind, and they are going to switch in Gholdengo. It's our choice, I didn't realise that, which is slightly more helpful for us. I think we also have to, at this point, make sure that we don't get into a situation where we're going to deck out. That's the last thing that we want to do. We have got the energy retrievals as well. Fantastic. We're going to boss in the Vanillux, which doesn't quite allow us to do it yet. However, we're going to Fog Crystal for that psychic energy that's in there. We're going to attach here, retreat into this Gholdengo. Just put some more psychic energies in there, so we can now energy retrieval, get rid of these 2, and get 1, 2, 3, 4 back into hand. Not that we need to use all 4 of them, but don't really need to coin bonus at this point. So we are just going to make it rain. Get rid of 2 of those for the knockout on the Vanillux, which helps us out a little bit, because that causes issues later on if it does get to a situation where we're going to deck out. And what we need now, there he is. 2 cards left in the prize cards, and he turns up. What a guy. What a guy. We could do with them evolving the bounce rate, really. It would probably be the best thing to happen, because then we can boss that in if we have got boss left, which I'm not sure we have. We should have another boss in deck. There is a possibility that could happen, but I can just take knockouts a couple of turns in a row here. So yes, we're going to evolve that. Yeah, annoyingly, we're going to have to get rid of 2 energies to do that. Which is frustrating, I'm not going to lie. We could always Clara a couple back in, and Clara in the 2 Pokemon that we got rid of. Kind of just gonna have to touch return, so I am going to have to use Clara to get energies back. Frustratingly. We can make it rain. There's nothing else we want to do. Don't want a coin bonus at this point because we don't want to get ourselves into a mess. We are going to make it rain to get rid of 2 energies. Just the 2. Get rid of that Rufflet. Fantastic. We've just got the 1 prize card left now. So all we need to do is hope at this point now that we don't get that bounce rate evolved. Now my mind has completely changed here. Last turn, bounce rate, bring it on all day. But we don't actually want that now because we've only got the 1 energy retrieval, which I only just noticed as well. I think the only way that we can win this next turn... we can get 4. We can get 4, assuming they don't evolve with rare candy. Level ball, they're going to get something else for bench. No, they're just going to evolve into Steenie, which is good for us. Because we can take the knockout. Is there anything that's going to cause us issues? They could take knockout on the Gholdengo, actually, which would be... Sorry, they are going to take knockout on the Gholdengo, regardless of what they do. Yeah, they are. Okay. They're not going to take any... Oh, that is rough. That is rough for them. So they have got Panic Mask attached. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon 40 HP or less. But they are going to concede, as we thought they might. I was going to switch into the Gholdengo, take the knockout. However, they knew what was coming next. And the game is yet again broken. And we've just got main 2 cards, which were plain black card and plain black card for the opponent this game. Okie dokie, so we get the flip, and yeah, as you would expect, the opponent wins the coin flip and decides who goes first. So if we go first, we know the score by now. If we go first, we get a nice quick setup. If we go second, we've got the TM as backup to get that second turn kick in with the Eldegoss and the other bits and pieces. Gholdengo, that's the word I was looking for. You know, the name in the title of the video sort of gives it away a little bit, doesn't it? Yes, we get a mulligan. We are playing against an Arcanine Zard build, which we haven't played against, so it'll be interesting to see how this one works because we are weak, obviously, to fire. So this will be a bit of a tough matchup. We need to try and control this game very, very early on, I feel. The trouble is, we've got Charmeleon, Charmander, which are fire-type Pokemon. They're hitting for small amounts to start with, but when you take the weakness into account, yeah, they're not small amounts at that point, are they? They do open with the Radiant Charizard. It's always, obviously, good for us. Saturday late game cards, so they're just going to attach and pass by the looks of it. Okay. Yeah, there's not much else we can do other than Earthen Vessel away the energy to get the right energy. Helps a little bit, doesn't it? And we can then attach. Could Earthen Vessel again to get another 2 energies. I'd suggest we do, yes. We've got superior energy retrieval, so we can get those back quite quickly. And then we are going to call for family. And we're going to get another Gimmighoul. Or do we? Yeah, I think we go for the Greninja to try and get 2 more. Yeah, 100%. That's the best play. Is the best play. We just hope that they can't get a setup now. And with most of these decks, they immediately get setups. They do get rid of an Arcanine and a Charizard very, very early on. Which I'm not going to complain about. This is our main target. That's now become our main target. Yeah, unless they switch one of these out, in which case we just take out whatever's in the active. We don't need to boss the Charizard. A difficult one because these will cause issues very, very early on, especially the Charizard. Charizard's going to make this start hitting. That's the... Okay, so we do... That's good. That's good. Very, very good. And we can conceal cards to get one more in the discard. Fantastic. Absolutely awesome. Coin bonus. Gimmighoul and an earthen vessel. That will put them. Yeah, we need to do that. Nice choice there. 2 of those. We could do with trying to find the... Oh, I'm not quite doing knockout yet. Do we want to get rid of? Do we get rid of both switch options? Yeah. Frustratingly, we could... I'm going to regret this, I know I am, but... Get rid of the escape rope. Get rid of that, because what we can actually hit for is just 2 energies then. That's not ready to start kicking yet anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's going to need 2 energies attached to it. So unless it stays on the bench and gets switched in that way. 1 off. Yeah, it needs 4. So it does need another 2 energies attached. It's going to stay on the bench. It is taking a big, big knockout when it does happen. This does need energies attached. 300. I would be inclined to try and find boss if, or just will it into being. Obviously, that's the other option. So we're going to evolve this down here. We're going to have to coin bonus down here first. See what we get from that. The Arven, which we can't use because we are going to have to use that boss. Eldegoss, brilliant. Perfect card. Perfect card. So we're going to Eldegoss for 2 energies. We're going to take just those 2. And that does allow us also to conceal cards, which is always good. We always like to conceal cards. We get another gimme, which is good. Not that we need it at the moment. We can now boss in the Charizard. That's ready to start hitting next turn. We can boss in the Charizard. And we have to use 4, which is annoying. It is just 2 prize cards we've taken so far, but believe me, that is going to have a massive impact on late game. Enormous, especially when we're playing against something we're weak to. Massive. Raging Claws is only hitting for 60 at the moment, unless they can use something else to get that back onto the bench. I still can't believe that we actually got bossed that early on. They are going to get another Pokemon on the bench. Defiance Band. Does that add to the attack or take less damage? Okay, so I think that's doing 90. I don't think it's doing 120. I have a feeling that they're not playing. They're just playing the standard Burn Brightly Charizard, is it? Yeah, Burn Brightly. We're going to go back in for more energy. We're going to need it desperately. Oh, could have used Super Rod. How many have we got in the discard? We've got 7 in the discard. So if we Earthen Vessel, just to get rid of one. We're not going to get anything out of deck, but we do get a chance to then have a look to see what we've got. Yeah, we've got 3 superior energy retrievals in there, so we can look for one of those with Arven. But I think we're going to coin bonus first. We don't want to get rid of this energy. That's Perfect. So we're going to get rid of the Gimmighoul. We don't need to rush to get another Gholdengo. So we're going to do that. Because that's going to allow us to get all of these energies ready. We've got 5, which is 250. We need 1 more. So we are just going to dig. Dig. We get the Bibarel. We do get the other superior energy retrieval, which allows us to get those other 4 out. We're going to get rid of the Bibarel because I don't think we're going to use it. And we're going to get rid of the switch. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me. That does mean we've got all of our energies now in hand. We can afford to conceal cards. We might do actually. We have got another superior energy in deck. It does allow us to do it twice if we need to. We don't get it, but we do get Arven. It allows us to search it out next turn, which is good. And then we can make it rain for 300 by getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energies. Taking the knockout on the Arcanine, which leaves them with Charmander. The only issue we have now is if that Charmander evolves into something other than the Burn Brightly Charizard. However, it does still hit for 320, 340. Yeah, let's do maths. Yeah, 340. I shouldn't have had to think that long about that. And they will be able to use it next turn because if they can attach, that does mean that they're going to be able to use Burn Brightly to actually hit with that 320 for the knockout on this Gholdengo. It is it 170? So we need 4 energies, 2 of which we already have, 2 of which we can get from Super Rod and Eldegoss combined. So unless they take the Eldegoss out, no, we need another one. We're going to have to search it with Arven. We have to search for the other energy retrieval with Arven. Or another Super Rod. It has to happen this turn. We have to take this Charmander Charizard out this turn. Unless they do that, of course. Have they not got any rare candies? Wow. That surprises me. That does sort of... does give us game a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they realised it. I'm surprised they didn't play any rare candies, because if they rare candied into that Burn Brightly Charizard, they had potentially game after a couple of turns because of that weakness. So, bit of a strange one again, but we can do it if we control the board state very, very early on. So there is a quick look at the Gholdengo EX deck. I really like this card. I do think it's slightly better. I'm going to say slightly because I don't want the comments to go absolutely mad with Chien-Pao players. I do think it's slightly better than Chien-Pao, purely because of the numbers it hits for. It hits for specific numbers, which is good. We've got that coin bonus ability as well, which is slightly better than Shivery Chill in my opinion, because you're getting cards from the deck. You're not just searching for energy cards. By about mid-game, you've already got a lot of those in play anyway through Eldegoss or Earthen Vessel. So you find yourself pretty much using Superior Energy or Super Rod to get them back into play. So you don't necessarily need to keep using Shivery Chill all the time. So I think it's decent. I do like this card. I think 260 is a great number. At the moment, the only thing possibly holding it back is that fire weakness. We know there's a lot of fire decks. I'm not going to mention the name of it. We know there's a lot of them out there. But I do think that might hold it back slightly, but I do love the idea of this card. It does actually make me want to buy a play set of Gholdengo EX just to try and build this in real life. So I do think playing in real life is the best way to go. And if you do want to do that and look after your cards and use them for playing, you can get 10% off with the code PokerTubs on VaultX.com. If you're a US customer, go onto the Amazon site and use the same code. And those Vault X binders are absolutely phenomenal. The sleeves they do are great. They do loads and loads of different sizes of binders. So have a look on their website, grab one of those and get 10% off with the code PokerTubs. And if you do like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a video when it goes live. We do openings as well, so code cards are always given out on the channel. So you can jump on there as soon as the video goes Heroes Live, get those code cards and put them straight into TCG Live. And until next time, thanks guys.